Crime branch of Mumbai Police have arrested Raj Kundra. Raj Kundra is the husband of actor Shilpa Shetty. The arrest was made in connection with a case registered with the crime branch Mumbai in February 2021 about creation of pornographic films and publishing them through some applications. Kundra will be produced in the court today. After Kundra's arrest, cops have arrested one more individual in the same case from Nerul in Navi Mumbai. Mumbai Police have said they have sufficient evidence regarding this case and are further investigating the sensitive and the shocking matter. Mumbai Police's crime branch, it appears, have exposed a major racket wherein pornography film production company makes pornographic videos of young women under a false pretext of possibly giving a break in the film industry. Now, the property cell of the crime branch in Mumbai exposed this racket. They have now arrested 5 people in this shocking case. Mustafa Sheikh is now joining me from Mumbai. Also Divyesh Singh. Both of them are tracking this case closely. Divyesh, clearly a very shocking but also a sensitive case. We'll go with only verified details. What are the charges, Divyesh, that have been now applied against Raj Kundra? And tell us more about how this case surfaced in the first place.
See, Pooja, there have been multiple charges that have been added in the case against Raj Kundra. He's been booked for cheating, he's been booked for duping young aspiring actresses, production of obscene material and various other charges. Mumbai Police have also discovered chats. Raj Kundra was part of a WhatsApp group called the H account where allegedly the porn film business was discussed. There were 5 participants in this group, in which names like Pradeep Bakshi, Megha Vian, Accounts, Rob Digital Marketing, Hotshot and Raw Events, content head of the Hotshots app are there. In these chats, Kundra is talking about marketing, sales and payment to the models who were cast into these pornographic films that were uploaded on various apps by the conspirators, by the people involved in this particular racket. Raj Kundra, remember, Mumbai Police has clearly stated that he is the key conspirator.
Okay.
He roped in several models, several aspiring actresses who wanted to work in Bollywood, wanted to make big in Bollywood, but were duped into acting into these pornographic films which were being shot at bungalows and farmhouses located in Mumbai suburbs.
Okay.
Remember, Mumbai Police had conducted raids at one such place, and then this pornographic racket had come to light in February earlier this year.
Divyesh, please stay on with me. Mustafa also joins us from outside the crime branch office. Mustafa, there are some WhatsApp chats that have surfaced. How possibly would the crime branch want to use this WhatsApp chats as evidence? What was being said in them, and how precisely will this case be pushed forward as selling and publishing of the pornographic films?
Well, yes, Pooja, it's selling and publishing of pornography films, also mainly of cheating, because the models who are involved in these pornographic films have made a complaint to the Mumbai Police crime branch. The other important thing is that the WhatsApp chats which have come forward will be used as a technical evidence to establish Raj Kundra's role, because Raj Kundra was not directly involved in the shooting of the porn films, but the investment, the companies who established the various applications on which the content was uploaded and the OTT platforms, all these things are connecting to Raj Kundra. There are many frontmen of Raj Kundra and many relatives who are related to him are seen operating in this entire business. So after establishing his exact role and getting this chats to substantiate Raj Kundra, the arrest was made. It was first he was allegedly questioned, and then later he was called and arrested. And so on the basis of technical evidences, it's being established that Raj Kundra's involvement is directly as a conspirator in this entire case. Back to you.
An absolutely shocking case that's come to light about a very famous couple, definitely in the film industry. Raj Kundra, the husband of actor Shilpa Shetty. I request Divyesh and Mustafa to stay on. The question is, how did this alleged racket of pornographic films get busted by the crime branch? We have some investigation details here. What happened first was the property cell, which is the property cell of the crime branch, tipped off about the pornographic shoot. So there were complaints and details that had emerged with them. Cops then raided the shooting at one rented Malad bungalow where allegedly the shooting of one of these films was taking place. Then investigators found out that the accused owned Hot Shots application. The application on which some of these pornographic films were being published so that it can be watched and shared with the users. Platform used to upload pornographic videos, and therefore, of course, that is how then it went viral. The gang owned several mobile porn applications as well. Remember, for now, these publishing, specifically with some service providers, are illegal and therefore very serious in nature. I want to go back to my colleague Divyesh Singh. Divyesh, this is not just about publishing these details and these pornographic films and sharing them. It's again a very technical IT issue as well. Who were these applications owned by? How were they available to users? If it is banned in India, do you think all of this will also be looked at? Tell us more.
Pooja, remember the government of India through the Computer Emergency Response Team has banned several such pornographic websites in India, in the Indian cyberspace. But despite that, these apps which were created for specific purpose of uploading these pornographic films or films of pornographic nature were being uploaded on these particular apps, then were shared through messenger platforms and social media platforms. Through this, revenue was being generated, and this revenue or the proceeds of crime were allegedly being taken by Raj Kundra and his partners in crime, his associates who were involved in this particular case, in this particular crime. Remember, the models, as told by Mustafa, my colleague, have also alleged that they were duped into working in these pornographic films. So these films were pornographic in nature. These women, these models, aspiring actresses, were promised that they would get a break into Bollywood, but were forced to work into these films, and then these films were being uploaded on these particular applications, one of the applications known as Hotshot. So use of technical evidence, and there's IT involvement as well. There's electronic evidence that has been recovered, and that's why the Information Technology Act sections have been added against
So many factors
Raj Kundra
coming in here, Divyesh, of women who were allegedly under false pretext used to feature in these films, their complaints and technological evidence as well. I request Mustafa to stay on. I want to thank Divyesh for now, because I understand Divyesh has to go and get further updates on this story as well. Because what has happened since then is that India Today has now accessed alleged WhatsApp chats of the pornographic scandal that is now emerging, and has accused named of Raj Kundra. Kundra was part of this WhatsApp group, which was anonymously called the H account. So no clarity on the name of the account. However, was allegedly being used by the makers and promoters of pornographic films. Cops believe that there is a ring that was used with these WhatsApp chats to discuss, strategize the shooting, production and distribution of the porn movies. There were at least 5 participants in this group, including Raj Kundra himself. There were names like Pradeep Bakshi, Megha Vyan Accounts, Rob Digital Marketing Hotshot, and Raw Evans, the content head of the Hotshot movies. Now, Kundra can allegedly be, according to our agencies, seen talking about in these WhatsApp chats about marketing, sales, slump in revenue and payment to models who appear in these films. At one point, according to the investigators in these WhatsApp chats, Kundra is complaining about the fall in revenue and is suggesting ways to shore it up. So I want to go back now to Mustafa on that. Mustafa, these WhatsApp chats that are now available also with India Today, do you think that could be one of the nails in the coffin for Raj Kundra in this very sensational case?
Yes, of course, because the technical evidences do have their importance. The statements made by the witnesses and the accused can be changed in the court, but technical evidences will stay as it is, and hence that important evidence has come forward in the hands of Mumbai Police, and hence confidently the Commissioner of Mumbai Police is also saying that we have enough evidence against Raj Kundra, hence we have arrested him, and his role is a key conspirator, because this entire racket, the way it developed, it needed some funding and platforms and production houses. All this infrastructure investment come from the person who has been now arrested. Also important to mention that there can be more names coming from Bollywood. Statements can be recorded. The police is not naming anybody, any celebrity, because they have not recorded the statement of them, but more names can come forward in this entire case. Back to you.
Mustafa Sheikh will be tracking all the latest and will be updating us. For now, Mustafa, thank you very much. Now, Shilpa Shetty's husband Raj Kundra is not new to controversy. He has been grilled already several times, facing charges of money laundering, illegal betting. Even actor Poonam Pandey once last year had, accused Kundra of leaking her phone number. Here's a look now at all the controversies that Raj Kundra had been embroiled in.
A business tycoon and husband of Bollywood diva Shilpa Shetty. Raj Kundra is in the news for all the wrong reasons once again. Arrested in a B-grade Bollywood pawn ring, Raj Kundra is no stranger to controversies. The business tycoon had landed in a row in February last year when actor Poonam Pandey filed a criminal case against him. The actor, known for her bold scenes, had claimed that Raj Kundra had deliberately leaked her number on a video app. Poonam Pandey had earlier entrusted Kundra's company to build a platform promoting her videos. The former owner of Rajasthan Royals, the IPL franchise, was questioned by the Delhi police in 2013 in connection with a cricket betting and spot fixing ring. 3 players of Rajasthan Royals, including pacer S. Srishant, were arrested for throwing matches by deliberate bad bowling and getting payoffs from bookies. In April 2017, a case was registered against Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra in an alleged 24 lakh rupees cheating case. The couple was accused of duping a textile firm. The owner of the firm filed a case, saying the duo collected the amount on his behalf and did not pay him back. Raj Kundra was grilled by the Enforcement Directorate in October 2019 in a money laundering case linked to gangster Iqbal Mirchi. ED probed the role of Kundra in illegally dealing in properties of Mirchi, a close aide of fugitive terrorist and Mumbai blast mastermind Dawood Ibrahim. The Enforcement Directorate had then revealed that the money laundering involved was allegedly to the tune of 200 crore rupees. Mumbai Police now claims that it has enough evidence against Kundra and has named him the key conspirator in the fresh pornography scandal. Bureau Report, India Today.
So whether there was the spot fixing scandal or even allegations by his former wife, Raj Kundra has had controversies in the past as well. But if there was one person standing rock solid by his side all this while, has been his second wife and a famous actor, Shilpa Shetty. Take a look at this story about both of them.
A Bollywood siren, symbolizing beauty, grace and fitness. Shilpa Shetty has it all. A successful Bollywood career, an A-lister in the modelling world, immensely popular with her fitness and yoga videos and forays into reality TV. Apart from being a celebrity brand endorser, Shilpa got engaged to businessman Raj Kundra in February 2009. Like Kundra, Shilpa then was the co-owner of the IPL team Rajasthan Royals. The tycoon had divorced his first wife Kavita in 2006. But not before an acrimonious split, after Kavita blamed the actress for her marriage falling apart. In an explosive encounter, Kundra revealed that his ex-wife had cheated on him with his sister's husband, blaming adultery for their separation. After months of courtship, Raj and Shilpa went on to tie the knot in November 2009. Shilpa has been a devoted wife through Kundra's thick and thin, standing rock solid with her husband, who got embroiled in a series of controversies of the worst kind. Kundra got embroiled in the IPL spot fixing scandal in 2013, grilled by cops for hours and even admitting to putting bets with bookies. Shilpa not just backed her husband, she had lashed out on social media, hitting back at critics targeting her and Raj Kundra. But will Shilpa stand by her husband again? Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Heading into a short break, and coming up next, it's a